Good morning, friends. Let's talk about magic circles. Let me undo this real quick. I want to show you how I do a magic circle. The easiest way for me. Hold the tail and the working yarn together, leaving a longish tail. What, about 4 inches, 5 inches? I put my hook in here. Can you see that? All I do is twist it and bring it back up. And when I do that, the working tail, the working yarn, which is the long one that you're pulling from the ball, you will loop it over your hook. And when you do that, you are going to hold the bottom of that loop that you had just made. And you're going to hold your hook like this. And if you pulled it straight, you would never make it through that loop. You pull it close, and then you turn it at the last minute and pull it through, and you have your first. It's the same way as this when you're making a chain. That's your first chain, and then I yarn over, catch it, that's 2 chains, and there is my magic loop. The trick to a magic loop, anything can be a magic loop if you work over this tail. So I am going to make single crochets, and I'm going to hold that tail. Let's see. You go through that. You always keep that first loop really open. You make your first single crochet. And do you see that this is the tail right here? I'm going to make another single crochet in that little first loop. If it helps you, leave these pretty loose. And you keep doing that. And you're always working around that tail. And that's what creates the magic ring. I'm sorry you hear that clicking, but I'm in the hospital and I have to use my water bottle to hold up and prop up my phone. And so I am, you hear my bracelet. So I don't know how many single crochets I've done here, but do you see how that ring got a little bit bigger? Well, I'm going to use this tail and pull it and make it just a little bit smaller so it's easier to work in, easy enough for me to hold on to it. Right here, holding the tail along with the ring, and just continue and say that that's as many as I needed. Well, then I get this tail and I pull it. Woo! It always flies out of my hand. I don't know my own brute strength. Okay, so I pulled it and it made it cinched the center right there. And so I didn't pay attention to the tension of my ring, my stitches, so it looks kind of funny there. But, because I was showing you how. Now we go and look for our first stitch, which was this wonky one, I believe. Or no, is that? No, I think that's my chain that I made. This one is my stitch, I believe. But you make sure. And then I just chain, slip stitch it, and you're done. And then you chain 1. And there you have your magic circle. And then say you're ready to do amigurumi, and it usually has the second row as total increase in each step. So you just make it 2 single crochets in that stitch. Here's this stitch. And my stitches are not very, like I said, the tension is not good because I was trying to pay attention to showing you how to put the stitches inside there. But, and you just continue, and then you will close it up at the end also when you're done with this, and then you just follow your pattern. But I'm going to show you again. Whee! Is it? Okay. hold your yarn. Hold your yarn. Insert your hook. Twist it. And make a chain. You're keeping this first, the little loop that you just made by twisting it, you're going to keep that open with your thumb. Keep it kind of loose. Then you're going to yarn over. And if you get to the loop, as you get to the loop, you will turn your hook just a bit, just enough to go under. Because if you went straight, you would never make it through there. You'd always be hooking up on it. So that's chain 1, yarn over, hook, turn it slightly, chain 2. Now this first chain is your magic circle.